trainer James Woodall has been live in our studio pretty much on a regular basis, sharing some fitness tips with us.
But today he joins us live from Copeland's Sporting Goods with ideas for building a home gym. James, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Tell us a little bit about the advantages of having a home gym versus going to a club.
Well, the advantages of having a home gym is, first of all, time. You don't have to worry about driving down to the gym or having to wait for a piece of equipment. It's right there in your own home, and you can wear basically whatever you want. Some gyms in town require you to have a certain dress code. While you're at home, you can exercise and do anything on your own time.
And actually, it's a way to eliminate excuses, isn't it?
Well, yes. For some individuals, they'll say, well, I have it at home. Maybe I can wait till later, and then that's where I come in, and I come in and I train you at home so that we can get the full benefit.
Now, there are very few things that you need. If you just have some basics, you could pretty much get started. What are some of those basic things that you need?
Well, some of the basic things that you need, what they have here at Copeland's, are these wonderful treadmills here. We have Eric here, and he can explain a little bit about this one.
This is a Trotter 510. It has a 2 horsepower motor with 10 more degrees of incline, 10 miles an hour, with full heart rate monitor and continuous duty motors.
Now, the nice thing about this treadmill is that it does have the heart rate monitor feature, meaning that you can program the exact heart rate that you need to work out at, and the machine will watch that for you to make sure you're not getting too high or too low.
Now, James, what are we talking price-wise for something like that?
We have Stephen here, the fitness manager. Stephen, the question is, what is the price range for these, pieces of equipment?
Well, basically we have treadmills that range from $1,100 up to $4,300 here on the floor, and we can even get the D-Club quality models that you may be looking for if you want to have those like at the gym. These are gym quality treadmills, just scaled down for home use.
Now, James, you really focus a lot on resistance training and that kind of thing. Are there certain things that you can get at a local sporting goods store for that kind of stuff?
Yes. As we walk back towards the front end of the store, they have a bunch of resistance training equipment, such as the free weights. They have benches, TheraBands, tubing, dumbbells. All of that type of equipment you can get and keep in your garage or even in your apartment.
Now, James, $2,000, you figure an average for a treadmill. Then you've got your free weights. We're looking at about $3,000, $4,000 if you want a complete setup for your home. That's quite a few years in terms of, membership at a club. How does that balance out? How do you justify that, paying all that money for a home gym?
Well, it depends on if you are looking at joining a club. It depends on what club you're looking at joining. For instance, such as like the Sporting House or the Green Valley Athletic Club, you're averaging anywhere between $60 to $85 depending on your membership per month. If you're looking at joining a club such as 24 Hour Fitness or the Las Vegas Athletic Club, you're looking at anywhere between $12 to $20 per month. Add that up over, a period of years, you could have bought yourself your own home gym without having to worry about the hassle of going to the gym, worry about babysitting, worry about parking, and worry about time on the equipment because it's yours and you can do it at home.
Plus time on the road that you spend going to the gym and
Exactly.
the gas that you would spend going there. So there are some advantages, that's for sure.
When it comes to some of the other resistance training devices, there are certain all-inclusive type home gyms. Is there one in particular that you like?
Yes. As we look over back towards the front end of the store again, we have Eric back there demonstrating one of the floor models here. This is a Hoist 2000 piece of equipment, and it's basically one of those all-in-one gyms that you could be using at home without having to use the free weights.
Is Eric your brother, James?
No.
You guys look pretty close there. I thought you had a twin out there.
He's just a very close friend of mine.
How easy is it to learn to use one of those home gyms? A lot of them can be kind of intimidating because at the gym there's so many different machines and you know what each machine is for, but that one you have to adjust it and do all kinds of things. Are these pretty easy to use?
Very easy to use. Here at Copeland Sporting Goods, at all 3 other locations, Woodall's Fitness Training, my personal training company, is their referral source. If you go out and buy any piece of equipment from Copeland's, I will come to your home and show you how to use it. Also, when you buy the piece of equipment, it comes with its own manual and safety instructions for you to, read over. But as far as in any kind of instruction, I will come to your house complimentary and, show you how to use it.
Okay, James, we're running out of time. My last question is, a lot of people like to use free weights. Is there an advantage to getting the free weights or getting the all-inclusive gym at your house? Is it more expensive or more, advantageous to get the gym all in one?
I would say it would be more advantageous to you to use the all-in-one gym. The reason is that with the free weights, you would have to know how to manipulate your body to get into full resistance. Whereas the home gyms, it does it for you, and all you have to do is just sit on it and push or pull.
Of course, with the home gym, space is always a concern. The free weights take up a little bit more room. James, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, no problem. Thank you.
We appreciate it. If you have any questions for James, you can reach him at Woodall's Fitness Training at 399-9945.
James Woodall, live out at Copeland Sports. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Joining me now is local fitness trainer James Woodall of Woodall Fitness. And James, with so many people getting injured, what should they be doing to get help and avoid that?
Well, what I would recommend is getting with a personal trainer who has a degree and is or certified through the National Academy of Sports Medicine, which is the top certification group for the United States, which is what I'm certified through. And by going through a proper fitness analysis and going through fitness testing and just going over the proper biomechanics of each exercise, that trainer with those credentials will be able to help.
How important is good form in avoiding injuries when you're working out?
Very important. Biomechanics is the core of my postural and workout routine with my clients. I do a full posture analysis, and then I go into the resistance training.
Does nutrition play any factor in this? Can what you eat help you prevent injuries or even recover faster, say if you get bruises?
Yes, nutrition is about 80% of working out. You are what you eat, and I do have clients that feel like, well, I've burned off, 1,000 calories this session or 800 calories this session. I can go out and have my beer. I can go out and have my McDonald's, and that's not the case because then you're just spinning your wheels. You're putting back the calories that you just spin off. So yeah, working out is about 80%.
But some foods can actually help in the healing. I think I've heard that bananas help heal bruises and things like that.
Right, grapeseed extract, bananas, fruits, apples, oranges, any vegetables, pretty much a well-balanced nutritional, and I hate the words diet, but the nutritional program for you, either designed by your personal trainer or by a registered dietitian, will help in, just within the healing process.
Also, we've been hearing some reports in the news that genetics can actually play a role in your workout and how effective it is?
Yes. Genetics is the other, I would say, 20%. Our pattern of life, or the way our muscles are created, or the way our bones are created, it's a pre-existing pattern passed down through time. So whatever your genetics are throughout your family history is pretty much what you're going to look like. Now, through resistance training and through cardiovascular training and through eating the proper nutritional habits, you'll be able to sculpt your body. Mm-hmm. You can maybe work on those thighs or work on the chest or work on the back. Some of the areas that maybe your mother and father might have had some trouble with, you'll be able to work on those.
Also, there are differences between men and women's bodies and the way that our muscles are shaped and how long they are. Are there things women should be doing differently when they work out compared to men?
No. What I do with my clients is I go over the whole postural analysis and I go through all the biomechanic testing and everything. And then once I've established that, then I dictate my exercise protocol due to their own anatomical limitations, meaning that each person, as you said, is built differently. So I may not have one of my female clients do a full range of motion for a bicep curl, but then for some of my male clients, they should be able to do it.
Let's talk about those hardy souls who actually work out outside. Now that we're reaching triple digits, I had a friend who went running yesterday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon to Lone Mountain and got a little dizzy. You need to drink extra water, I imagine?
Oh, definitely, definitely. It's recommended that you drink 8 cups per day. Now, where that number comes from is that you expire at least 2 cups through normal resuscitation or breathing, 2 cups through normal perspiration while you're at work or on the job, and then another 2 cups after that from going to the bathroom each day. So that's 6 cups right there, and if you're not drinking your water throughout the day, minimum 8 cups, I would say minimum in the desert 10 cups per day. And it's funny that you just mentioned that running at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, that's like one of the worst times because the sun is beating down on you and there's no shelter and there's no shade. I was just training a client yesterday and we were in the pool and I was doing a hydrotone workout with him and he wanted to go out and running after that at 2 o'clock. And I'm like, forget about it. Go running at 6 or even
So
at
tell
8
him to-
o'clock. Sure.
Well, if you'd like to try and talk with James, we do have a number for you where you can reach him at 399-9945.
Free seminar called Tapping Human Energy Sources was held tonight at Borders on Lake Mead and Rainbow. A local fitness instructor showed those in the audience how a mixture of good nutrition and good posture can help keep their bodies at their best.
Right, you're sitting up very straight right now.
Have to think about that.
You do. There's some news tonight in the